I'm tired of hearing that everything in Dallas is fine, because Dak Prescott puts up decent numbers in October. In this league, and especially under the star, you are what the tape says you are. And the tape right now is uncomfortable if you care about championship football. When the field shrinks, when the pocket collapses, when the moment demands a killer instinct, the Cowboys' offense too often looks hesitant. That's not how champions play. That's not how the teams of the 90s carried themselves. I'm Carlos Eduardo. Let's have a real conversation about what's happening at the star. When I evaluate Dak Prescott, I refuse to grade him on the curve the rest of the league uses. Dallas doesn't live by league average standards. This franchise lives under the shadow of the 90s dynasty. The comparison will always be Troy Aikman standing firm while chaos exploded around him, delivering the ball with cold precision because championships demanded it. And when I study the tape today, I see flashes from Dak, but flashes aren't what built the Cowboys' legacy. The problem shows up in the geometry of the failure inside the red zone. Windows tighten, coverage compresses, and the quarterback has to control the moment. Instead, too often the play breaks down into hesitation. Dak resets, looks, waits a beat too long, and suddenly the defense has already won the leverage battle. In Dallas, that half-second matters, because the star is heavy. Quarterbacks in this building don't just run an offense. They carry the expectations of a dynasty, and I'm not convinced this current version of the Cowboys offense plays with the same physical conviction the great teams had. The pocket gets muddy, the timing slips, and instead of imposing will, the unit starts reacting. And then we get to the part nobody in the Jerry World circus wants to address: the money. Dak Prescott's contract isn't just large, it defines the entire roster structure. When a quarterback takes that kind of cap space, the message is clear. This player will drive the franchise to the Super Bowl. That's the gamble every dynasty eventually faces. But if the offense stalls in January again, that contract becomes more than a number. It becomes gravity. It pulls the roster towards salary cap hell, where good teams stay good, but never great enough to win the last game of the season. I've seen this pattern before in the NFL. Franchises convince themselves they're one tweak away, one play away, one off-season away. Years pass, windows close, and the echoes of past glory get louder than the present. Now let me be clear, Dak Prescott has talent. I've seen throws that prove he belongs in this league. I've seen leadership moments that show he commands the locker room. But Dallas quarterbacks aren't judged by potential. They're judged by January. Right now, the Cowboys feel stuck between identities. One foot planted in the nostalgia of the dynasty, the other trying to survive the modern NFL without fully embracing the ruthless edge that wins championships. That's the uncomfortable truth I see on tape. Because until this team proves it can dominate the biggest moments, the shadow of the 90s will keep hanging over the franchise. And the star on that helmet will keep getting heavier every single season.